A lot of people who get a new Tesla wonder if it's worth it to get paint protection film. I'm here at Ultimate Auto where I have had my Model Y wrapped and also wrapped my Model 3 Standard Range Plus 2 years ago. I am going to show you how it looks 2 years later. I'm going to give you an idea why you'd want to wrap your Tesla. I'm Ryan from Rocky Mountain Tesla, and I'm sharing the data because it's electrifying. I'm here at Ultimate Auto Protection to give you an idea why you will want to wrap your Tesla. Some people look into getting paint protection film and then they find out, oh, it costs thousands of dollars, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 to get their car wrapped, and they think maybe that's just too much. Something I want to remind you though is that if you spent $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 for a vehicle, you want to keep it protected. You want to make sure that it retains as much value as possible. It's not a cheap investment. I was talking with Renee from Ultimate Auto Protection about how much it would actually cost to get your car repainted. And the number ranges from $8,000 to $10,000 if you get a good paint job. I'm not talking about some fly-by-night operation that's going to paint it for $3,000. They're also going to just try to protect the vehicle when they're painting it. They're not going to take parts off the car so that they don't get paint on them. Stuff like that. Initially, I felt like just getting the front wrapped was going to be enough. And true, it is the most important thing you can get wrapped, is the areas where you're going to get chips from the road, on the highway, etc. That is the most important. But then I thought about this. I thought about how good the Model 3 still looks 2 years later. Okay, want to see? Here it is. There are no obvious spots anywhere on the car where there is physical damage to the paint. And that's 2 years of driving, pandemic driving mostly, of about 24,000 kilometers, and it still looks this good. It is super easy to keep clean. Every time I wash it, I'm amazed how quickly I can get through washing it and how good it looks after I go and dry off the car. That is a trick. I do dry off the car with cloths so that I don't end up having streaks and things like that. Also, this is another little trick you can do with your mirrors on the side. If you flip them forward after washing the car, it will prevent the streaks from running down the door. Initially, I talked to Renee and reminded her that, I don't worry about my car anymore. I don't worry about the Model 3 all that much. Then she reminded me that it's probably because it's fully wrapped and I don't have to worry about it. And that is totally true. And then there was this thing that happened the very first day I had the Model Y. You can barely see it under the paint protection film, but if the paint protection film was on it first, I wouldn't have had this problem at all. I don't have to worry about people rubbing up against the car. Well, not too much. Or someone keys the car, well, at least I could come back to Ultimate Auto Protection and get the paint protection film replaced on that door or wherever they did it. If you do worry about your investment in an electric vehicle and you want to keep it a long time, then I would say do get paint protection film. If you're the kind of person that doesn't really care about paint chips, rock chips, and things like that over the years, fine, don't get it done. It's totally up to you. I can tell you, after having a vehicle that didn't have protection on the hood, it was not a pretty sight after several years of driving it. If you are interested in getting paint protection film for your Tesla and you live in Calgary, check out Ultimate Auto Protection, and their website link is in the description. So it's just in service and car wash mode. Enter car wash mode. Now I won't get bugged by any of the stupid things that go off. I just do a pre-soak, and then I do high pressure soak. And then I do a high pressure rinse. And probably the most important part is drying the car off after so that no spots form.